In a fun junk journal dream, DJ's crafting grungy scenes. Hither and yon, where friends all meet. Paper glue and vintage treats.
Hello, my crafty friends and creatives from around the globe. Welcome to Hither and Yon Studio. And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. DJ here in the studio today, and we are going to work on the free February digital kit, the mini journal for February 2025, Birds and Blooms, appropriately named. And if you are new here and you do not know, I give away a free digital kit every month. Go to the description box and see what you need to do down there to get your free kit. It's free throughout the month of February 2025, which is almost over. So if you're seeing this, you only have a day or two left to get it. After that, it is for sale in the shop, but it's free for now. So if it's still February 2025, go get yours. And then we're gonna work through a cover today. So I figured if I got nothing else done today, I could get the cover done. We've done a lot of pages on the inside, but I did want to do a cover. I found some inspiration on Pinterest here. The account was Jeanette Blackwood, but there was no outbound link, so I don't know if this is Jeanette's or not. But I saw this cool cover, and it has kind of like, it's attached here. In this picture, it's sewn, and it's got a piece of elastic that wraps around and then attaches to this button. I want to do something similar, but not exactly like this. It's going to be a little different because I want to have the bird featured on the cover. So I need to make sure that I position everything so that it fits like that. But so I started to just do some paper engineering to kind of get a feel for what I wanted to do. And yeah, so what I came up with was something like this. So I cut my little birdie down. I actually reduced the pages from the original paper. And if you don't know how to do that, I do have a trick to do it in Canva, so you can make pages smaller or larger. And if you search Hither and Yon Studio Canva tutorial, you'll find it. It's also in my playlist, Canva tutorials or Canva for crafters. And you can find out how to do that. But anyway, I made this guy smaller, and I put a piece of paper behind him like this, because I'm going to do this as a page wrap and not have it physically attached to the cover yet, because I think I want to do something else on here maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. But when I get to that indecisive point, I kind of hold off on making a permanent cover. So, and then I want him to be highlighted, obviously, because duh, he's adorable. And I have this tag here that I think I'm going to use as that kind of closure. So I folded it, right? This is one of the pieces of ephemera. I folded it so that I can attach it here. And then I'm going to I thought about putting a button on here. So I'll put my two holes, the elastic will wrap around and then attach to the button. But I thought that the button's going to be too close, and in order to raise it, I have to punch pieces out that will go under it, but I don't have a punch that's this size. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 1 1/8 inch punch, and I'm going to punch out a bunch of pieces of paper out of here, and then I will stack them and put a couple of smaller ones under it. So I'm going to basically make a paper button and then punch a couple of holes in it. This one has 4. I prefer 2. And then just turn it into a button. I'll put a little piece of, I don't know, maybe this or something close to it through it. And then so it'll wrap around and it'll attach there. I'm going to do some stuff under here. So I was thinking like I could put some book page and decorate around. And then on the back side here, I have this piece that I thought would go good here. And I have a couple of dies with some lace trim. So I thought I could either glue this or sew it in place. And I have some of these strips that are in the digital kit. So I figured I could accent with that. There's that one. There's this one. There's a couple of them. So anyway, that's the plan. That's the plan. There's always a plan. We'll see how we do. Another reason not attaching it is in case the plan fails. Well, you know how that goes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is ink. Obviously, you guys know I'm going to ink. So if you don't want to watch the inking, you can just skip ahead. But I'm going to ink in real time and just say hello to all of you. If you're new here, I would appreciate it if you reach out in the comments. Just, I know some of you are on TV, so you're not going to comment. That's fine. I get it. Say hello in the comments. Tell me where you're tuning in from. How did you find me? And let me know if you're going to go ahead and get this kit, which if you're not, why not? Look how adorable it is. Look at him. Him alone. He alone makes this kit. I knew he was going to be featured on the cover, and then I'm like, oh, I was going to do this for the cover, and then I'm like, what are you talking about? You're going to put that guy on the cover, so just stop. So I had to make room for him. I had printed, I'm sorry, not printed, painted a piece of cardboard, which I think I showed you in the last video, or the video before that, in this series, that I was thinking of putting. It's just a little too white for me, so I'm going to bring that down a bit. So I was going to put that on the cover, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. So now we have to, I think I might sew him too. I have some black thread in my machine, or some darker thread, so I think I might go ahead and just sew him a bit. And maybe dress up more of this page too, like down the spine and stuff, once I figure out where it's going to lay. Thought that would be kind of cool. Yeah, and I'm seeing you guys all post your pictures in the Facebook group, Hither and Yon Create Space, and it's just fun to watch you all do your take on it. And if you're not familiar, Patty over at Sheckmade, SHECKMADE. She has a YouTube channel over there, and she is doing she did some lives. So if you go to her live tab, she was working on this journal in her own way on her live. So you can check those out also. Okay, and then when this comes off, maybe we'll do some designing in here. I'm just going to sew him quick. Okay, so I also sewed around this. So I sewed around him, and I sewed around this, like that. I don't know if I'm going to sew here because I have to put, that piece. I'm wrapping it around, but I'm wondering if I'm just trying to work it out in my head. I guess I could still punch. I'm just going to punch up a little higher. All right, he's going to go there. I'm trying to decide if I want a way for him to kind of pull out. So if this is more like a tuck, but I don't know, that could be cumbersome. I have some dictionary page here that I thought might be fun to kind of peek out. A little wonky. He can come down a tiny bit. Not too much. I don't want this. This can come down. All right, let me just mark where that's going to be with a paper clip. All right, and then maybe I'll put this back here. Let's see what it looks like inked. I also have some coffee dyed paper that might work. Some vellum that I printed on. I don't know how much of this we'll see, so kind of like that. And then I have this. I mean, this is my jam, but it might not be all you're cracked up. It's not cracked up for you. I don't know what the word is I'm trying to say. But anyway, maybe this isn't what you want to do, but I kind of like the layered look. And I feel like this is going to be, let's see, he can actually come out a little. Do that. I also have other ephemera in the kit that we might be able to use. So let's see what tiny items I might have in here, if any, or just smaller items. We have this little, that is perfect for stamping. I also have this. I like that. Let me ink this and then see if I like it under it, because I like the blue flowers, not so much the white center. Kind of like that layout. So if I do this and I don't glue, I glue him down like a pocket, I could stick something in the top there. All right, this is just a little too neat though, so I gotta tear this a bit. Okay. Gotta glue everything down now that I know how this is gonna work. So what am I gonna do here? So in this order, this has to go first. And I'm just gonna use some regular art glitter glue. This is a very thin piece of paper, but if I do a light coat, it's just give me a little more stability, and it dries really fast, so I'm gonna do that. This is gonna go on top of that, so don't want to cover up my stitching. Okay. Kind of like that. Okay, where is my vellum? And we'll punch out our buttons. Oh no! Just grungier now. I do that a lot. That's why everything's so grungy. It's okay. It's good. All right, I think like that. Just want that to peek out a little. All right, and now this needs more glue here. So, all right. That's gonna go there, and I'm gonna make it a pocket. I don't know that I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna have it as an option in case I want to. And if I don't, it doesn't matter because it won't look like one. So now if I wanted to, I could have like a little something also popping out of the top. Why is that sticking down? Hold on. My incredible gluing skills, that's why. Okay. So I could have something like even like that. That looks really cute too. So we'll see. I'm just going to ink it. Think about it. Because then that gives me a chance to add a little ribbon or something in the top of that. It just adds more interest. Okay, we'll leave it out for now. So now this piece, which I'm not going to glue it all the way down because I want this bitty part here to be kind of free flowing, and then these two will live down here. And maybe like that, something like that. Leaves me some room to do something over here, maybe a tie or a bow or something. But I kind of like the way that looks. You know what I have too? I had some raffia on my desk. So something like this I could wrap up or make a bow out of, and then it would like have a nest kind of feel. Okay, so this piece here, we're all inked now. I have to decide where I'm going to glue it from. And then it's also going to be glued on the back. But I think what I'll do is, first let me ink this before I forget. I'll turn this side into a tuck. Because I think then I have an opportunity to kind of have it on the back. What else do I have here? I'm trying to see if there's anything I want to put under it. Because this is also going to be a component. If I make that a tuck, I have some room over here for a pocket. All right, let's not overcomplicate things. There. Okay, so let me glue it, I guess, to about here. And then this side is going to be a tuck. By making this free flowing, it just gives me, well, first I have to attach the button, right? Which I probably should have done before we did this, but I'll get it on there. It's not a big deal. Do your button first though. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have the majority of them I can just punch out of some scraps. So I have some cardstock scraps here. Nobody's going to see this. These are the bits that are going to be under the button to build it up. Get one more. Ooh, I can. Okay. Any more of that? Nope. Let me see if I have some. I need something sturdy. I feel sturdy stuff. Oh no, that's not. Anything over here? Anything? No. All right. I'm back to the kit. I don't know what this is, but it's on my desk and it's sturdy, so we're going to use it. And then the top piece, I'm going to try to choose something pretty. That we can see, maybe from the ephemera. Ooh, got dragonflies. We've got this array of flowers. Let's see if that'll fit. I kind of like that. Let's try that. We'll see. We can always trade it out for a dragonfly if we want to. All All right, I am going to ink them all because we will see the edges. I guess I could have done them all at once, but... And then I need some smaller ones just to lift it a little. Let me get these all glued on. So I'll glue these to some of the darker ones to sandwich them in between. I'm really just looking to get, you know, some thickness there. I hope this works. It just looked really cool, and I needed to show a new kind of closure, so didn't need to, wanted to. All right, before this gets too thick, let me figure out where my holes are gonna go. Because it's gonna be a fake button, right? A faux button. So maybe one there and one there. It's not perfect, but what is in my world? And now I can use this to kind of punch out the rest. Let me glue these three together first, and then I'll punch them as a group. I will punch them all together. Not really, I'm not punching anybody or anything. Yep. Silly roly inker. Driving me crazy this week. I don't know what it is. Inanimate objects just needing attention. Okay, so can we get you first? Good. I think it's a cute little button. Definitely sturdy, but now I'm thinking, there we go. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, it's good. We're good. Because I got to fit the little bits on, so this is raised up a little, but they're just going to glue onto it. The reason for the holes is so I could string something through it. There we go. Perfectly imperfect. So that'll go on there. We'll offset it a little bit. So what am I going to put through it? I have twine. I have two different colors. Maybe this, oh, that's attached to something. So I only have one different color. Let's see what this looks like first. And then if I don't like the way this looks, then I can try some raffia. Maybe we can audition them all. Okay. So this is the first one. It doesn't really pop. So let me try the raffia. Not that I think that will pop anymore, but let's just see what we get. Because if I put something up there too with raffia, then yeah, I actually like this better. So, because then it's like kind of got that funky edge. So we'll do this. I think I'm just going to tie it once, put some glue so it won't move, and then we'll snip it. That looks much better. I like it. So now I'm going to do the part that will attach to the bottom of it. So I need more. Nobody's going to see this either. This will work. And I'm just going to glue these together. And then maybe I'll use some Fabrifix instead of the art glitter glue to glue them to the other piece, because then it'll attach to the raffia. So hopefully I didn't lose my mic. I had to go upstairs because I heard a helicopter really low. Like really low and loud. I didn't see it though, so maybe it's stealth. I don't know. It was unusually loud. All right, so I don't know, I did about 5 or 6. And then we have to work out the holes on the other piece and find some elastic. Probably use black. So then this is going to glue here just to give it some girth, and nobody's going to see that side. Girth? I don't know if that's the right word. Height? I think girth is width. I don't know for sure though. I'm sure somebody does. They'll tell me in the comments. All right, there we go. All right, so we are going to clip this to this. So that's just going to raise it enough so our elastic has somewhere to go. And I am going to clip this while we work on the other here. I move stuff, so stuff is in other places. All right, so I think I'm going to use those. I have some black. Maybe those will be better. No, I think it's too much black with the black elastic. And they're going to go up above where I have sewn. Like that. And why did I put that away? I need that. I need the actual crocodile. All right, so let's put them, I need a pencil. All right, what do we say? We put them here. And here. This one's got to come over. There we go. Definitely hearing loud helicopters outside. They finally found me. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I kid. I'm a kidder. Okay, so I'm above the stitching there. And just want them to be even. So I have it. There we go. And now we just gotta get this to work. And actually that still will be a tuck. So I'm like, oh no, I lost my tuck, but okay. They always split so weird on me. Somebody's gonna tell me I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I think it might be the actual metal pieces. Because you know, I've tried all of the bases here and they all split on me no matter what. I'll just put something over that. I can't though, can I? Let me see if I can at least push them down more, just a bit. You know, I use the guide and I use the front and back I'm supposed to. I think it has to do with the quality of the eyelets, honestly. Okay, so that's on there though. And where's our button? Are we dry? Yeah. So that has to glue. How do I want to glue it? I think I want to glue it that way. That is going to glue on there. And with the Fabrifix, it should be fine. I was going to try to get it through, but I don't think I need to. I think this will hold it perfectly fine. Just put a good amount on there. This is really strong glue. The key is to let it dry well, so that's what we'll aim to do. I'm just going to clip it. Okay, and we'll let that dry really well. And in the meantime, we can work on the other side, on the back. So this is going to go like that. I'm going to go forward a little more, which means this piece could actually come over some. Or I could just stick to my original. Oh, actually, I forgot. I'm going to have the lace. Okay, that's why. I'm like, oh no, what happened? So this is going to go here and kind of dress up the end. Okay, let me glue that on. But first, we ink. We'll ink both sides. I don't know how it's going to wind up, but you'll see both sides, so it doesn't matter. Just the edges. All right. This is a die. I have a set of them. I have a couple of sets of them. I have some that have bumblebees and butterflies, but I like this one. All right. This is going to glue there, and it's paper, so let's move you. So that's pretty. Just cut this excess off. All right, and then we'll have this piece here. Let me shorten it a little because I don't like that it's covering up the sewing that I did. So I just want it a little less tall, and that means I'll make it a little less wide so our frame is even-ish. You know what that means. More inking. how long it's been. We are at 45 minutes. That's why I wanted to start with the cover. I can always squeeze in another decorating video if I wanted to, but I wanted to make sure this got done. All right, so I think I just want that there like that. And I'm not going to make it a pocket or anything. I'm just going to glue it down. And maybe we'll put a word or a dragonfly on it or something. Butterfly. Haven't used any of those like pieces, so maybe we'll use a dragonfly. Yeah, we'll do that. I would like them to be just a tad bit smaller, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, I think I'm going to just have them coming down like that. We'll leave his wings up just for ha-has. There's no glue on these, so they just add a little dimension. All right, how are we doing over here? Glued. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay. And so yeah. And like the elastic isn't going to hit anything because it's all inside. That worked out nicely. I'm going to come over just a bit. Kind of work this down a tad. Okay, let me get some elastic. Okay, I can't find my black, my thinner black, so we might be going with white after all. Let's see if I have enough. Now, there should be plenty. Got to get new elastic. And so this will wrap around and then go over the button. So figuring where I tie my knot. Well, you know what? Let me grunge this up a little. Trying to think if I have an ink. Just going with what I got. So now we have brown elastic. It's all good. It's all good. You do what you want to do. This is what I want to do. This one's mine. And the reason I'm using elastic is for expansion, obviously. You could use, if you're just like done with your journal, you've put everything in it that you want to. Hold on, I need to get some of that ink off or it's going to be everywhere. Okay. So now if you feel more secure securing that button by tying it through, by all means do that. I'm going to make it so that it's not too much tension, but just enough. As soon as I get these even. Ooh, a bead would look so cute there, but I'm getting out of control. Okay, just stop. Just some ideas. All right, let me just tie it at the end. And That'll be the easy way. Okay. And so, look at that whole piece I missed inking. That's fine. It's good enough for now. Come on. Come out even. All right. So, final reveal. We'll go there. Like that. I like that. And then it's not permanent. How are we holding up glue? Okay, I think I want to let this dry a little more before I put so much tension on it. And if all else fails and it comes off, I can take the back off and sew it through still. But I'm going to just let that rest. Here's my back. Maybe a word back here. I have Sweet Sense sitting right here. Yeah. Just trying to think if I want the, nope, I'm just going to leave it. It is cut very wonky. I don't mind. I don't know how I do that, honestly. It is so off. Okay. It's almost like another cover. Okay, and then we have some here. You know what I could do is more buttons. Maybe I won't do that in this video, but I think I'll make some more paper buttons like this and put them on the side here. Because it's a removable cover, it won't really inhibit anything. We can dress up the inside of this though. Make some, I don't know. We don't want to go too crazy. Actually, there's a lot of journaling space in here. I don't even know if I want to interrupt it, to be quite honest. What do I have? Ooh, is that going to fit? It would if I didn't glue it so hard. There we go. You can tuck that in there. What else do I got? I don't really have any little tags. All right. I'll think on it. I'm not going to get too interrupted by it. I can stamp though. Let me get an ink. We can ink the inside of this because I don't think I did that. Let's put some floral stamps. And then maybe some die cuts. I have some floral die cuts I could use. Always. Like I can stamp it in, well, let's see what I got. Let me get the stamps. Okay, I'm going to go with these because I love them so much. You guys know. So these are Wildflowers by Stampers Anonymous, CMS 253. One of the few things I can always tell you what it is. And then I just need I'm going to just use this. And we'll just do like a field of wildflowers on the inside. What are you doing? Fun. I don't know what I'm doing. Stamping gods are laughing at me. Okay, let's try that again. On the actual stamp this time. All right. And I'm just going to go a little off page. And then this guy. It's going to be fun stamping over here. I have all that stuff. Have to move it out of the way. What next? This guy. These stamps are just so beautiful. I love them so much. They're so versatile too. You can really use them on so many different projects. In so many different colors. Let's do this one. Did it go down? No. Like that. And I'll come in between with this maybe. Didn't press perfectly well, but oh well. Got this one. I'm just going to come in this way and go over that where I didn't stamp it so well. Just adds a little depth. Come in here. Okay. And I have this one. This pad needs ink. That's why I'm beating on it. I know it's like a cluster there, but that's sometimes how it goes. You know, they just cluster like that sometimes. I'll put one over here. Kind of off a little. Oh, this is where that. Oh. All right, we're gonna have to stamp over that. This is comical. Maybe for you, lady. All right, let me see what I gotta do here. Okay. That worked. Okay. And then we have this one. And it just needs like a little bee or butterfly or something. Yeah. Alrighty. I don't know how they all go, but that's how they're going right now. I don't know, like I think I want a bee or something up there. All right, so I have these little stamps. I think these will be perfect. I have a dragonfly. Damn. Come on. Give me a break. Seriously? Okay, let me see if I can smear that at all. No, but I can sand it out. Look, we all make mistakes. We have to figure out how to fix them, right? And then I'll just re-ink it. It'll just be grungier. And then we got to coordinate. Can't just have one little spot. That's when it stands out, you know? Oh, and I broke that. So, let me glue that quick so the whole stitching doesn't come out. That's why I love junk journals. Sometimes the more mistakes you make, the prettier it looks in the end. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. So let me get the ink. See what we can do here. Once I stamp over that, it'll be better. It just looks more intentional when there's a couple of places where it's happening instead of just your mistake. Okay, so see, it kind of looks like it's supposed to be that way. Where did my dragonfly go? Right here. All right, sir. I think it's like not on the block right, but I'm going to press harder on it this time. Make sure it's stamping. Okay. It was just me, trying to find something else to blame. There we go. I'll put another one down here, hopefully. There we go. And then butterfly. I have a couple. Here we go again. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not even going to do it. It's fine. I think I want this bee. These are not the most reliable stamps to begin with, you know. There we go. And, oh, I like this butterfly. Nice. What else do I have? I have another little bee here. He could be flying away. Kind of looks like he's flying away. There we go. All right, so that's the inside. Not too shabby. Let me get these out of here. All right, so that's fun. This is good. That is good and dry now. I'm not going to have problems with that, I don't believe. Okay, so we pretty much have the cover done, right? I don't have to do any more on that. And what are we at? We're a little over an hour, so I think I'm going to leave it here. And then hopefully I can squeeze in one more video or decorate it and do a flip through. We'll see what time allows for in this crazy life of mine. I want to cut these a little shorter. But that is it. And I said I wanted to add something there, actually. So where did that raffia go? I thought if I like kind of swirled it around. Let me see. So, kind of like a messy little nest. Don't know how that's going to work out, but let's see. Gonna feed it through itself and try to wrap it around itself. Birds' nests are never perfectly perfect or symmetrical, so I have that on my side. Oh my goodness. If you wanted perfection, you're on the wrong channel. Kind of do something like that. Is there a hole in there? Hello? Okay, let me cut this and see how it'll look. Don't know if I do or do not like that. What do you guys think? It would be cute if I had a few little eggs to put in there, but I don't. I'm trying to think if I have anything that would resemble that. Beads, I guess, could work. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Because I think in the end it might look really cute. When that end will be, I have no idea. Clogged up my glue again. Okay. I need a lot of glue because I got a lot of random pieces here. Does it look like a nest? Somebody's going to be like, that doesn't even look close to a nest. I'm just going to laugh. I'm going to giggle. All right, well, will this fit? I don't know. Sometimes these things don't get in there. Oh, all right. All right, so maybe in the next video you'll see it with some eggs in it that are beads. I think that would be fun. But that is our make. I will put a word on here somewhere. I don't know what word or when or where, but I just kind of feel like it needs something somewhere. And I do have this pocket still, so I may very well just add this in here. Because I kind of like that sticking out a bit. All right, guys, that's the make. Well, I'm going to end it here, but I will be back, I hope, with another video for you guys. We'll finish up some more on the inside. Worst case scenario, you'll get a flip through. I still owe you January stuff, so that might be here sometime in June. We'll see. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope I see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day or night. Bye.